My long-term girlfriend cheated on me and got pregnant, but everyone around me kept pressuring me to stay with her because it was just a young girl's mistake. So we grew up in a small town, have known each other for our whole life, and eventually fell in love when she was 17 and moved to the city together 2 years ago. I work as a carpenter and she's still at uni. 2 weeks ago she suddenly dropped the news that she's 3 weeks pregnant. I know for sure it cannot be mine because I always use protection and never have intimacy under alcohol/drug influence. I don't drink or smoke. So I pressured her and she confessed that she slept with an exchange student during a school vacation trip. She said he's been hitting on her for weeks but the intimacy was unplanned. That's why he didn't have rubber prepared and she didn't have pills ready, and it's only a one-time thing and she has no feelings for the guy anymore. I was totally shocked, but after a day, I decided that I couldn't stay in this relationship anymore. First, I was not ready to raise a child that was not my own. Second, I don't know if I can forgive her for betraying me, at least not at the moment. So I broke it off, asked my boss if I could stay in the working rooms, for temporary workers, at the warehouse, and let my girlfriend stay at our place till she found a house. I pay full rent because only I work. So eventually our families and our mutual friends got the news and now they are all pressuring me to get back with my girlfriend. Except for my sister who supports me. They say it's wrong to abandon her at a time like this, especially my dad who I fought with every 2 days because of this. He said he knew she was a good girl, just a young person's mistake, and that I should stay with her and give the child for adoption. And my friends kept messaging me convincing me to take her back. One of them even accuses me because I am the reason she moved to the city, so it's my responsibility. Now I am heartbroken, lonely and shattered. Feels like the whole world doesn't give a single F about how I feel. I just want to move to a new city and start everything from zero but don't have the courage. Update 1. The initial plan was for our parents to come to us, but they called at the last minute saying they couldn't come because of their jobs, so we had to take the train back to our hometown last Tuesday. Because they didn't follow the plan, my sister and I spent the whole weekend talking about my decision. She mostly asked questions, and I answered with my true feelings. In the end, it's unchanged how I feel. So I went to the meeting with everyone on Tuesday. I told my sister she shouldn't come, and that was the first time I met my ex-girlfriend since the incident. I blocked all my social media and told her not to contact me. I told my parents right from the start that I've made a decision and I am just here to discuss how to handle things. First, a lot of you guys said I should take a paternity test. I proposed the idea, but after a few minutes of discussion, she said she doesn't want to do it. I'm still sure that I am not the father, so it's her choice really. Second, about the real father, my ex-girlfriend said she contacted the guy herself and he was as shocked and panicked as we were. He will be back to his home in October, so he didn't have a clue how to handle everything either. And we agreed we wouldn't involve the guy anymore as we wanted nothing to do with him. Third, about the child, she and her parents decided to go for a termination. They said because the pregnancy is only a few weeks old she won't have to go to surgery and can do a home baby garbage. They explained a lot, but I don't have much knowledge on this. I think that's the main reason they didn't want a paternity test, because they didn't want to wait. I am okay with that. That left us to the final one. I wanted to break up. I expected everyone to jump at me, but it surprised me that they didn't. My ex-girlfriend just sat there biting her lips with her head down. I think she already knows what I'd say. In all our years together I've always been the one who made my opinion heard, and she's the silent type. Her parents were totally silent. My dad sat there with his arms crossed and my mother tried to ask something once in a while. So it was just me monologue the whole damn thing. So that's it. We broke up, but I still wanted to remain friends. I still care about her and you can't just completely erase 20 years of your life. We went back to the city together and it's just 1.5 hours of us talking about all the good memories since we were children. That's the first time I felt peace in weeks, to be honest. We spent the last few days packing up her stuff. She will stay in the city with me till next week for doctor appointments, then go back to our hometown for a while. Thank you, guys, for making me feel I am not alone in this. Many of you made supportive comments and inboxes to me. I think I will have a fresh start. Maybe university is a good choice as my sister is also going to university next year.